Hey guys, what is up? In this video, we will be finally talking about the new Boya BY-WM6S. So this is a UHF microphone, so instead of using a 2.4 gigahertz signal, this uses a dedicated UHF signal, which is a lot stable and a lot more reliable than a 2.4 gigahertz signal like the ones on the Rode Wireless Go and some other small microphone systems or Lavalier systems. So without further ado, let's go to the unboxing. Okay, so welcome to the unboxing segment of this video. We are going to be unboxing the Boya BY-WM6S. This is Boya's new UHF wireless microphone system. So before, I used the WM8 K2 Pro. It was actually a pretty good microphone at that time, but this is a lot smaller and it's just a lot better than the microphone before, or the lavalier system before. But one thing to take note of, that this is a single lav system, and the WM8 K2 Pro comes in a single lav system and a dual lav system. So let's go ahead and unbox this. Let's pop it up. Ooh, look at that. So right now it comes with a very good case, very smooth, very professional looking. So let's go ahead and unbox it, or just let's zip it up. Ooh, so look at that. So right off the bat, we are greeted with the instructions or the manual. So we will be putting this aside for now. Wow, so here we have the microphone system itself. So here is the receiver, which is the one that attaches to the camera. So I like this new attachment. So before, you had to put a separate cold shoe mount onto the receiver, but this time they've integrated it into the receiver, which is awesome. That's a good bonus to this system. And the next thing that we are going to be looking at is the transmitter. So this is what the lavalier will be plugging into. So this is the clamp or the belt hook that will be hooked onto the talent's belt or the pants of the talent, whichever you deem necessary to attach it. So let's put it here. So here we have two antennas. We have two antennas over here. So one is for the receiver and one is for the transmitter. Okay, so I don't know if you can see it, but actually this new antenna is actually a pretty good design. Now it can bend because there's a little hinge here with a little screw. So now it can actually bend. Before, with the old antenna with the WM8 K2 Pro, it was terrible. You really had a big antenna popping out of the device, and then there was no way to fold it down. But I like that Boya has finally found out a different way to put the antenna onto their new system. We have here a converter. Okay, so here we have a converter or an adapter. This is a 3.5 millimeter to XLR adapter. So if you find yourself in a pinch wherein you need to plug in the receiver onto an audio mixer, this will help you. So for now, we are not going to be touching on that side. This little zippy pouch is the lav itself. And then I like how they included this little Velcro tape, which has their branding on it, Boya. We'll put this aside. And we have two USB-C charging cables. So this is awesome. So before, with the WM8 K2 Pro, you had to put like AA batteries, which was terrible. That just adds to another headache to make sure that you charge the batteries before you go to shoot. But with this, you can just bring these cables that you might already have to charge your phones, and then you can charge both the transmitter and the receiver with Type-C cables. So here we have the TRS to TRS cable, which is the cable that we will be using for our camera. So one plugs into the camera, and here the one with the thread or the lock, this plugs into the transmitter. And we have one more cable here. So this is a TRS to TRRS cable. So as you can see, here it says microphone and here it says smartphone. So this kind of cable you will be using with your smartphone. We have here the warranty card, and we got a bonus. We got some silica gel. Okay, so that's all we get with this kit. So let's put this away. So for now, let's go ahead and examine the receiver. So the receiver is very well built. If you've used other wireless transmitters from Boya, this is really a step up from their previous models. So here we have an OLED screen, so you can see the status of the battery, the signal, and here we have two slots. We have line out and a headphone jack. So one good thing about this system is that if you do not have headphone jacks on your camera, you can monitor audio using this system. So you basically just plug in whatever earphones you have, a 3.5mm earphones, the one that you use for your phones, you just plug in here, And here, this cable, this slot over here, we will be plugging our TRS to TRS cable, just like that. So the one with the thread over here, the one with the screw, we are going to be plugging here. And basically, you just tighten it so we secure the connection. So when we do use this, we will not be worrying about this falling off. And we are going to be putting the antenna. So we have here an antenna. So this goes on to here. We're just going to thread it all the way in. And then, like what I said, this can bend upwards, sidewards, or whatever way you want it. So yeah, so what else? So here on the side we have the volume control. So this increases the gain and this decreases the gain. On this side we have the power switch and the set button. So we will get more into that later. And on the back side we have the integrated Kochu attachment, which you can attach directly onto your camera or whatever rig you have. And here they have a 1/4" thread, which is cool. You can actually mount this to whatever 1/4" screw you have. You can even put this onto a tripod, which is like feasible if you really need it. So yeah, so we'll put this aside from now. So the next thing we'll be talking about is the transmitter. So the transmitter is well built as well. You can really hear that it's pure metal. The WM8 K2 Pro was really plasticky. It really did not look professional. Like before, when I would bring it to shoot or to a set, I would really not like to let my clients look at it because it just looks cheap. But this one really looks a lot more premium. Like if you compare this to the Rode Filmmaker wireless kit before, the old ones, this could really beat that in like easy. So again, let's look at the build. So here is like a metal finish. On this side we have the volume. So this is plus and minus. Here we have the power button, which is also a mute button. So just in case you want to mute, you can just press that, and we have a set button as well. And at the back we have got the belt loop, which is what we use to hook on to the belt of your talent or to the pants of the talent, or whichever way you want to put it. Okay, so on the top part we have 3 slots. We have the microphone port, the line in, and the antenna jack. So basically we do the same thing. We just screw the antenna on top of it, and we just basically just screw on the microphone with this thread over here. Once you hear the click, you just keep on spinning and turning, and we got our microphone set up. So yeah, so that was the unboxing segment of this video, and I'll see you in the next part. This is a test for the Boya BY-WM6S. I'm using it with my Sony a6400, and the gain level is set at 9 on the Boya and 9 on the a6400. So this is what it sounds like, and this is how the signal is on a very narrow hallway in an industrial building in Hong Kong, Fo-Tan, Hong Kong. So yeah, so if you like the audio quality of this, this is what the Boya BY-WM6S will sound like. I am panting because I had to run back over there because she failed to hit record. This is a test for the Boya BY-WM6S. I'm using it near the Bay Area in Ma On Shan, Hong Kong, and this is what the audio sounds like. I don't know if you can see me from this distance, but yeah, I'm here behind this lady wearing green. So this is what the audio sounds like with the Boya BY-WM6S. Again, this is the audio test. This is an audio test for the Boya BY-WM6S. This is an outdoor test, so yeah, this is what it sounds like. There's a slight breeze. It's not really that strong, but it is really noticeable. So again, this is a test for the Boya BY-WM6S. Yeah, so this is what it sounds like. Test mic 1 2 3. Test mic 1 2 3. This is a test for the Boya BY-WM6S, and now I'm in an escalator towards IKEA, and this is what the sound sounds like. If the audio doesn't break up during this test, then you can expect that you can pretty much use it in a mall scenario like this. Yeah, so basically this is what the audio sounds like. Test mic 1 2 3. Test mic 1 2 3. Again, this is a test of the Boya BY-WM6S, and this is within line of sight towards the next floor of IKEA from the ground floor. So yeah, test mic 1 2 3. Test mic 1 2 3. So yeah, so what are my final thoughts regarding this wireless lavalier system? I just love it so much. I own the Comica Boom XD, and this is far more stable than that system. Like, for the price that you're paying, you get so much in just that amount. For the Wireless Go, you do get a lot of good stuff in it, but like the Lavalier, they don't even include it. But for this system, you have everything that you need to film, from filming from your smartphones to filming with your cameras. So yeah, so I would definitely recommend this wireless lavalier system to anybody who's looking to create better content in means of getting better audio, because as some of you may or may not know, audio is really very important in making good videos. So if you have good audio, even though your video is not that good, people will still love it. But if you have bad audio and you have good video, usually people just drop off and they don't even want to watch your video because your audio is not that good. So yeah, that's my review for the Boya BY-WM6S. I hope you guys liked it. Sorry Boya for taking this long to make this video. I was very busy. As you can see, I'm now in the new home studio, or my new YouTube studio. So I'll be giving you guys a proper tour of this new studio in the next video. See you guys next time. Bye.